I think that, you're a normal guy who just has gone through kind of a weird, sudden, screeching halt transition, and like, I think you're reacting in the way that a normal person would, of like kind of freaking out a little bit, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think that's like, actually shows that you're really fucking enlightened, and
Yeah.
you're getting back on track. It's just like it kind of hit you kind of hard, like all in one week, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah, it
freaked out
did.
a little bit, and like, I have had those moments, but yeah.
Oh, damn. Shit happened. Trades were made.
Are you in game now?
Yeah, yeah, it's up.
I'm gonna see if I can watch you.
On the normal link.
Huh. I have to go back to YouTube. Oh, here it is. Here's my entertainment for the evening.
Yeah, I just need to slow down, take it day by day, and then yes, you will age, and yes, you will get older, but you need to just do what you can do, which is enjoy every day.
Yeah, and don't forget that, with the way evolution has been working, people live a lot longer than they used to, and they stay healthy and youthful a lot longer.
Well, I want them to fucking create like nano robots to keep me going for many, many,
Yes.
many, many, many more years. I want science to fucking fix aging. That's what I want. That's what I fucking want, man.
Yeah.
That'll cure my
Yeah.
problem, but no. It's like no guarantee, man. And we're like, we could be really close to like a generation of people that have very long lives because of science, and it's
I
like
think so.
we might even miss it, and that's sad.
Yeah, but we're also like, I mean, I wouldn't be part of this because I can't breed, but like, the fact that you have a longer lifespan than most people, means that you're going to be contributing to evolution. If you think about it, you're leaving your genetics right there, you know? Wait, I'm going into your live channel now. Hang on. And so that's like also kind of fucking power if you think about it. Like your genetics are going to go on
Well,
if you choose to do that. If that's part of what you want at some point.
it's much more than just
So
genetics.
you're influencing.
We're dead. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. There
Yeah,
might be
it's
a lag on this.
there is a delay, but yeah, we just died. He died under tower. Yeah. Um, it's like I don't know. It's not all about passing on the genetics for me, but if I had that opportunity possibility stripped from me, then yeah, I would feel that way. I would imagine I would kind of
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
That
Well,
definitely was a thing for me when I found out like I had surgery and then I couldn't have kids, um and so
the
I was like fucking bummed about it for quite a while. But then, like once you get over the existential panic, um, like the fact that I never had a period again was really nice. Never had like mood swings again. Never had any of the like typical female bullshit again.
which explains why you're so cool.
Which is great. Well, so awesome. I like how when you shoot the arrow, it's like, what is it, like 6 different arrows, all in like a fan shape. I like that.
Yeah, that's the pokies. That's the poke you have as Ash. Poke 'em down with that. It slows them too. So
Mm-hmm.
Ash is like really really
It
easy,
slows
simple
down the
champ.
arrows, or it slows.
When it hits, it slows the target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um,
Just gets them high as fuck, and they slow down like, whoa, man. Just for a second.
Sometimes I wish I was more simple-minded with you. Like, to be honest, I wish I was a simple-minded, and didn't like go deep into those thoughts, kind of thing. I mean, my uncle's kind of like, he's kind of smart, but he knows how to like deal with
Mm-hmm.
that shit way better. He knows how to like calm himself down. I guess it's from weed,
Mm-hmm.
from pot use, but like he knows how to like calm his mind and thoughts. So
Yeah.
he's obviously gonna help me. Like,
Yeah. Does it help to spank it at all? Like, does that like take the edge off of the stress?
oh,
I
hang
don't
on.
think it would.
Ah, fucking Christ, this vein is just all over us. Like, she just came in and pulled kung fu shit.
Everybody like, "Kung fu fighting."
She did. Yeah, they're gonna tower dive me here. 3 versus 1. It's gonna be weird.
That's nice.
3 versus 1. Oh no. Ah, stupid fizz. Oh, but the last tower poke got him. Ah, why is that on replay? Ah, that's a good one. That was a good one.
I'm in lag, so I can't see it. Oh, that is nice. Hello. Hello, beauty. You are so pretty. You're so pretty. I ordered rosebuds off of Amazon. They came from fucking China. Chinese rosebuds. And they're whole. Like, they're not all, like, beat to shit and powdered up and broken. They're all, like, actually, like, freeze-dried little. No, it's still lagging. I can't see your thing.
You can't see a thing?
No. An error occurred. Please try again later.
And you're trying the link?
Yeah, I'm watching you. I was watching you, but
What do you mean? It's going right now. I mean,
yeah.
you can't get to it? It's like on YouTube, it's like not.
No, now I'm watching it. Yeah, it just froze for a while, and then it wasn't live.
Okay, not live. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, like going through this experience, I just don't take League as serious, and I don't get mad like I used to,
Mhm.
because I've been like reevaluating and getting back into the swing of things.
Mhm.
But yeah.
That's good. Like, I was so into Borderlands until I got the achievements, and then all of a sudden I was like, all right, I got everything except for the. There's two pretty little achievements until I 100% the game, and I don't even really care anymore.
2 little achievements, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, I got this.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Okay, fine.
There's a news story about the first penis transplant was performed at a hospital today in Massachusetts.
Yeah. I wonder how long it'll be before you can get it up.
I wonder how long is it schlong?
Not that long.
Oh, he had it removed due to penile cancer.
Ew, that sucks.
God, ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
He's like an old dude. He's like 60, and they gave him a new one. Oh, he received a donation for a new penis.
I'm afraid of getting old. I'm just terrified of it. I mean, I hope, like, does time go slower? Or does it just goes faster, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think it does at all. I think your life either occasionally sucks or is occasionally awesome. But for the most part, it's just sort of like good. And I don't think that time slows down as you get older. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think life slows down. And especially like if you stay physically fit. You don't have to be like all ripped or anything. It's like not necessary at all.
I want to be fit my whole life.
But
That's like a goal.
yeah, you can be. Yeah, you totally can be. I mean, you're already off to a like hugely great start because you've lost weight and you're going to be going back to a location in the country where being outdoors and like bicycling and surfing and whatnot and hanging out with friends on the coast by the lakes and whatever, like just being outdoors in general is like more of a
Yeah, it is.
normal way of life out there, even if it rains a lot sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just dealing with, I mean, is the rate at which time passes the same?
Yeah,
It is.
it totally is.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
worried
like
about it, passing. Just anxiety
it's
about
like
it.
the days are long but the years are short. Like that's a
Oh,
saying
okay,
that
which
people have.
I've already, like, feel that. I already feel that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel that, yeah, the seasons come quick and the months go by super fucking quick, and
Yeah, but the
it,
days are fucking long.
it's kind of like you just go
Even if they're
Monday.
weekends.
It's like you just go, yeah, you just go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you just only count really the weekends.
Yeah.
And
Except if, you have some kind of awesome situation to come home to. Then that like changes things, If you have like, let's say
I
a glorious roommate,
well, like I want to
you just
set,
got that to come home to.
yeah, and I want to set like a little event for each day. A little something that so that each day is like a little special and not rushed and
Yeah.
not waste. I don't want to waste a
Yeah.
day. I don't.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Right.
Like
Yeah. See, but you have ambition and energy.
I do. I have a lot. I have an extreme amount.
You do. You have a lot of, yeah, and that's good because those are the people who get somewhere in life. They have the best experiences and they make memories so that when they are 100 years old, they look back and they're like, Jesus, I did incredible shit in my life, and I'm not even done. And it's like people who have no ambition or they get lazy, they get fat, they get
Hmm.
middle-aged. Like, then they're just like, they settle for whatever and they're like, I'll just drink, you know?
Yeah, and that's
It's just
exactly
odd.
what a lot of people do, and I can't do that. Like I kind of fell into that a little bit with
Hmm.
the recent events of drinking during college and stuff, because it was just no one here for me, and that leads to mental illness and
Yeah.
drinking put it off, and
Yeah.
to make yourself kind of it puts the problem off, but it doesn't fix the problem.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that.
Yeah, and like you have a certain amount of like thinking outside the box.
I think too
That
outside the box.
that's gonna keep you. Well, yeah, I think you're actually fine, but thinking outside the box like will keep you from getting, like is it physically old that bothers you, or is it mentally old where you're just like deep down and old and fucking
Just
conservative and
whatever. Both, because like
yeah.
both. Yeah, I mean,
Have you ever met somebody who's like chronologically older but is fucking nasty and sprightly and like talks about sex and is funny and has tattoos and traveled and lived and like, you know what I mean? You ever
I
met
think
somebody who's just like so full of life,
yeah, that's probably gonna be me.
even if they're old? No, it will be. It will be. I don't see you changing. You know what I mean? Like just because the days go by. Not at
Yeah.
all. I mean, getting better because you're reaching your goals and you're like stretching yourself. Like, what can you accomplish and like, where can you go and
Life's about goals.
you know,
Well,
yeah,
that's the scary thing about goals is all of a sudden goals no longer look look unobtainable, the goals look obtainable, and the goal is basic, you know, everything's kind of adding up to where I have more power over everything in my life and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, okay, so now all you got to do is for, you know, hang on, he's pinging. Now all you got to do is do that for a couple years, you know, 5 year goal. Okay, I know that it's possible, and I know that in 5 years it's gonna do it. And then it's like that's just gonna be one more chapter, one more step, and that does scare me. And it's like you have all this power, and you have all this experience and things that come along with it, and it's good because
Mm-hmm.
you're getting somewhere and you're doing things and shit. And I like that, but at the same time, it scares me, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
I gotta find a way to deal with that healthily.
Yeah, healthily is a word. Um, but like for me, like I'm kind of I wish I were in your shoes really because like thinking to myself, all right, I'm gonna go get the job I want. I'm gonna go like I don't feel empowered at all. And it sounds to me like, you kind of are like you're
Yeah, I'm driven. When I'm
like
in my normal mind
really
mode, I'm very
yeah.
driven. Yeah, to do it,
Yeah.
to do that, and
Hmm.
nothing's gonna hold me back from doing the goal. I don't think, you know. But
No.
I'm just afraid of getting the goals done. Like, it's nice when you're just in limbo of your first big goals of your life, and you're just chilling.
Hmm.
It's nice, you know. Time is
Yeah.
slow. Time is slow, and
Uh-huh.
the inexperience of it all makes it slow. And yeah, it's just when you start nailing them in, kind of like I have a plan for retirement. I got a plan for, you know, it's like kind of mapping out my life, and
Yeah.
that's kind of scary to me. But you know, it's kind of scary that I'm mapping it
Do
out.
you ever block off time for nothingness?
For happiness, I'm gonna have to.
No, for nothingness. Like for example, I had a boss who would block off time in his calendar during the week, and it would just say like no appointments at this time on this day or whatever. And it was just like, it seemed to me like it was just random. Like I didn't understand what was, and he wasn't leaving the office, so like I was like, I don't know what's going on because there's no conference call, there's no. And the
Nothing
thing was,
days.
he had blocked off time in his day to
Yeah,
stare out the window and do fuck all,
that's weird.
which was like billable hours that he could have gotten paid to do, other stuff by clients, and he didn't. He just blocked it off so that he could just do nothing, like eat a banana, stare out the window. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, everyone's gonna deal with it in their own way, kind of thing. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I want, like, you know, it's hard. I think it was a bit hard to grow up with, you know, you grow up and it's like you don't get vacation time. You don't get like many days off. They're always calling you in on the fucking weekend. You know, like these businesses
Yeah.
were greedy as shit when Walmart came along.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and no benefits, and like you don't have much cash for vacation and stuff like that. Like I really want to,
Right.
you know, and I hope I have set myself up so that I have all those benefits. So,
Mhm.
yep, I really need a Zonya's hourglass, but I don't got one. These guys
I
are,
don't even know what that is, but I believe you.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna set my life up decently, and
Mhm.
I'm just, you know, I'm just afraid of that moment, and I need to, I just need a way to deal with that moment, and I was able to deal with it before, like 5 days ago, by just kind of ignoring it or just
Mhm.
having my previous mindset, but now I'm not. Now I'm not, and I need to get back
Right.
to that, you know. And you're in that right now, and
Right.
for everyone's kind of, we're all in this together, and we're all gonna face
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
and not much you can do about it.
Well, and I'm not really going to be remembered very much either because, like I have brothers, but
I mean,
um,
why do you care?
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I caring about me
Well,
living. I don't care about people remembering
yeah,
me as much as I care about me existing. Like the ceasing to
yeah,
exist just scares the fuck out of me.
yeah.
And all I know is
That I
exist.
don't think that like I guess maybe it's like low self-esteem, but I don't know that I really mind whether I exist or not. What I mind is like if there's pain or fear at the end. That's what I mind. And if I inconvenience people, it sounds terrible, but like if somebody had to clean up a mess that I had left, like that's just gross and like I don't. Ugh, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Well,
So, but I'm like I'm just like a tree or a shrub or whatever. I just am gonna be here for a while and bloom and fucking then not be here anymore. And I'm not leaving anything behind. You know what I mean? Like no kids, no husband, no,
well, I don't think I'm able to
owning
comprehend that.
property or
I'm not able to comprehend that, probably.
maybe not yet.
You know.
But you're still free, It's the most admirable thing,
Well,
you know. There was somebody who was saying like you should eat life
eat life.
and just like take big bites out of life every day and just fucking kill it, And
Yeah, that's people tell me that kind of shit. They similar things. Own at it. It's a
so
game and you want to be good at it, kind of thing. Like don't take
right,
life like I don't want to take life away from others.
right.
It's a stupid vein. I killed the bitch, but shouldn't have. Oh well, this guy's dead too.
I like what you're saying about not settling. Yeah, that's my sort of lesson for the moment.
Well,
And it's kind of dumb, okay, but so like last weekend I went to this big antiques mall, you know, and like
wait.
working
You
on
you
furniture
did
and
you did
whatever.
what now?
I went to an antiques mall. You know
Oh,
what that
okay.
is?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, okay. So I realized like walking through
Whoa.
these antiques
Okay,
malls where
hang on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This
okay,
league was just
sorry,
really enormously loud. I have to. Holy fuck!
huh?
Like, it has two different volumes. Okay, yeah. Go ahead now. I'm sorry. Antique Mall.
Yeah. So with all the work that I've been doing with wood and glass and stuff like that, like so I'm walking through this antiques mall. I'm looking at the work that some random fucking guy did 200 years ago, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Like built this fucking antique armoire or whatever, right? And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I can see how it was built, and I can also see that I don't have the skill to build that. And then so I get back home and I look at the shit that I built, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to be satisfied with that. I don't want to settle for what I made. I would rather just like put it on Craigslist or whatever, like, and get the money for it and like buy some really fucking awesome thing that I love.
Hmm.
And that's like just a symbol for life and relationships and career and friends and whatever. And like, I don't want to settle, for like something shabby.
Striving to perfection. The
Well, just trying to do better than what I've done.
Japanese do that. Focus on your life. They're kind
Yeah.
of focusing on your life work, but they focus on their life work a little too hard, if you ask me. Like the Japanese, it's all about work. Work is their life. Like there is no other shit. Like that's a little too
Yeah.
much. The Japanese a little bit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. It's hard. Like I just feel like I'm trapped in a game. Like I'm
Hmm.
trapped inside of this. Like I feel trapped and I don't feel free. But when I'm with my friends and when we're having good times and you help me out, I feel like I am
Hmm.
free and that I am alive because I feel like I am in control of it all and
Yeah.
I'm just not content with it.
Hmm. You've taken so many steps to make your life so much better, and that's part of what you've controlled. Is that you were like, all right, now I'm going to go do this, and now I'm going to go do something else, and now I'm going to go do something else, and but you've been driving it the whole time, and that's awesome, you know, and you are in control. And you're also in control of like how you react to things that, you know, it may take somebody else down completely, but you have like a really good like you don't give up just because something makes you panic a little bit, you know.
Well, the anxiety from this kind of is that it is
Yeah.
that's why I'm used to
But
being
you've been reaching out to people.
yeah, I mean this is it's a shock. I don't know, like I don't know how I'm gonna get this accepted or put off or whatever it is people fucking do. Like I don't know, like religion, philosophy. I don't. It really concerns me because
Yeah.
my uncle told me, your brain is trying to fix a problem. You know, your brain
Right.
is. It's a problem that you
Right.
don't know about and that you can't do anything about, and
Yeah. It's a puzzle.
it sucks. It sucks that my brain is like on it right now. And I don't know. It's perspective. A lot of things
Right.
are perspective, you know.
Right.
And like you guys have the right perspective, and mine got thrown up. But I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard, man. To
I don't know what the meaning of life is, but I think friendship must be up in the top 10. You know, somehow that's what it means, I think.
all means happiness. Like I think it all means happiness and like well-being and all the other good jazz. But just dealing with the
Yeah.
fact, like just dealing with the fact, I can't deal with it right now, and my mind breaks, throws errors,
Right.
and I know that God damn it. It's like it's this struggle of like I know that I need to not do that and get back to my old mindset and just live life, live it up because and I know that and when I'm in the middle of the day and motivated, I'm good. But
Hmm.
sometimes the thought reappears and lingers and it's been lingering lately. It probably will linger less. And when it lingers, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
The older guys I talk to kind of try to come up with ways to help that to help it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah. I mean, when I'm having sex is like it's such a good release that I feel so alive. I feel like I get up and like I feel like running, I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like doing stuff and I feel like and I do stuff, and I'm like I'm crushing it. I'm like, confident
Yeah.
destroying just
Yep.
crushing life, just taking everything I see
Hmm.
around me and crushing it and doing it, making it happen.
Hmm. Right. And also giving that same feeling to somebody else,
Mhm.
you know?
I'm gonna piss on the loading screen real quick.
Okay.
to Summoner's Rift.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Okay. I was saying, like, you know, when you're fucking someone else, you're also giving them the, like, total jazz of life, you know, like making them feel amazing, and you know, like it's not just what you're not like taking away from them, you're also giving to them.
Yeah, I just, you know, what, I'm 27. Well, I guess age 3 to now, so like take 3 years off. And this is me. Okay, like what I'm doing right now is wrong. You know, what I'm doing right now, counting numbers, is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So we won't do numbers anymore.
like when I count numbers in
Just
my
do
life,
phases.
it's and phases scare me because they like kind of allude to, yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
man, I don't know, like I have to find a way to deal with that, to accept or deal with that it's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do you not like thinking of it as being like segmented, like a worm?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's,
it's better if it's just one long, like, flowing river.
and I need to think like that, but I'm not. I'm like thinking segmented. You're right.
Well, a river is like a really good image.
Because it,
It
well,
never ends.
it hints that it's
Never
infinite, right?
Yeah. And it never it never starts, never stops. It's just eternal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Man, I don't. It's so scary. I don't know how to get myself over it. Like, I know how to get myself not thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
but, and I mean, my uncle says, you know, think about your Lord and Savior and God and stuff, and that helps bring peace to people, and I know it does. And Gloria's hinting at some sort of that with spirit, God and spirituality kind of thing, and I should be open to ideas and stuff. And I'm thinking she's right, that being open to ideas and stuff. And it's like I criticized people for using religion as a crutch, and my uncle says the same thing about that. And but I mean, it works for so many people because that's what they need to move on with their life, to forgive their forgive their past mistakes and start anew is basically what it's for. And then it's so that to calm your worry about yeah. So I mean, a little bit of
it's
it.
also about like forgiveness. You know, like I'm a complete atheist, so that doesn't help me to feel better about, you know. But like, my whole thing is like I just want to be forgiven.
For your bad, for your misdeeds, right? For your bad deeds or whatever.
Yeah, and for anything that I've ever done that was selfish or stupid or lazy or, you know, didn't put other people first, or, you know, I just want to be forgiven for that. And I don't know by whom, you know, because it's not by me. But like, you know, I don't know. That's what religion does, is it gives people the idea that they can be forgiven, that they can transcend their daily whatever.
I mean,
mistakes.
it's just it's a ritual, you know.
Yeah.
And it could very well just be you in your own mind that you are battling.
Yeah.
And you never know if it's real, if it's not real. Never. There's no manual. There's no
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I might just be a hypocrite because I may need that, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm young, so I don't know. Have a long time to figure it out, but I just may be a hypocrite, and
Well, and it takes a long time to figure things out like that, though.
yep,
Anybody who tells you that they've got it figured out when they're young,
lie.
they're delusional. They're either lying or they're delusional.
They
You
don't. They
know,
don't
they're either
really
lying
know.
to you or they're lying to themselves. Because it
Yeah.
just takes like decades of thought to decide what you feel about whatever. You know?
Yeah. But that's good because you're always developing and always changing.
Yeah.
And changing daily is good. It means yeah, it means you keep going.
You're growing.
You keep going, and like going is all you have is going. Scary thought. All you have is going.
Yeah. I don't know. There's another little phrase that's called "learn to be still." It's just, I think there's a song. It's like Eagles, you know? Or no, maybe it wasn't Eagles. Who was it? Yeah, maybe it was Eagles. I don't know. But it's like how to be present in your own mind and your own body and just be there, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to be.
Well, that's kind of what we're talking about, ain't it? Like all day.
Yeah, I think it is. Pretty much. You know, for me, I pursued beauty even when I can't catch it. You know, and that's the kind of thing that's going on with me in my mind is like, you know, I just find women beautiful. I find their bodies beautiful. You know,
Beauty,
all the
huh?
time, and yeah, it's just beauty. Like there are men with beautiful bodies, but
I don't know. I don't
you know what
know.
I mean? Like it's just something about a woman's body. It's just all the curves and like even the hair is fine. It's just like,
Yeah, a woman's body is something I adore. Deep thoughts.
Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. Have you seen that? I'll send you a link.
That shit's overheating. I need to turn on my fans. Getting too toasty. There we go.
Probably the saddest thing you'll ever see is a mosquito sucking on a mummy.
Ah. And my mind's still a little delusional right now.
You'll get through it.
It's hard to play a game like this because the games are 45 minutes, like hour.
Yeah.
Like I just have to have
What are you
hope
gonna have
that,
for dinner?
well, I'm gonna order Outback here after this game because Mel doesn't want to cook and shit doesn't want to go out either.
Right.
And I just kind of be our last dinner together for a little bit. Maybe we'll hook up later in life. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But I need to.
Yeah.
I need to get my mind. Oh shit, that's loud. Yeah, I need to get my mind better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, maybe I should just not think about that shit and just trust that later in life I can deal with it. Deal with it then. I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know. Like,
Right.
I don't know what the correct answer, course of action should be. But like
Right.
when I get there in Oregon, it's like, you know, it's the boys, and the boys have a social thing going on that will get you in the right mindset, kind of thing.
Yeah.
The way they socialize and do that. Get you focused on the now. Get you focused on like shit that
Yeah.
makes
Get
you
you
happy.
reconnected to the
Yeah,
energy stream of
basically.
happiness.
Yeah, basically.
So awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with it or when I will deal with it. Or or if I'll go back to the way I was not thinking about it. I don't know.
Mhm. What would happen if you never really thought, if you decided that you were never going to think about it again,
I
and then you didn't
I would think
ever
about
think
it.
of it again?
I would think about it at the end. And I think that's what most people do, just face it at the end, right?
Mhm.
I
But
think
if
that's
you've lived your life in the meantime, just slaying it, having a great time, and just being happy, you know, just every day, just being fucking happy. Then there's nothing that could be better than that at the end, to be able to look and be like, God, it was just, I had such a blast, you know,
yeah.
to know that you loved and you traveled and you had felt the sun on your face, and you know, and you like, maybe you had a dog or a fish or whatever, and you know, you had an awesome car, and you laughed out loud with your friends, and you know,
That was a good catch I just did. Caught that guy. He could have got away if he played it right. He didn't dodge my shot. Yeah. I really enjoyed the first step of my life.
yeah,
I really did.
the upstream, or like, is it upstream or downstream? If it's flowing from the source, it's like up in the mountains,
The
flowing
upstream,
all the way down to
the
the
top of
ocean.
the stream. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's upstream.
And yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I'm pretty happy. And
Hmm.
in general, I'm pretty happy
Yep.
with that. I don't know.
So
My
these
brother,
little blue men, are they good guys or bad guys?
oh, the little guys that are on the ground,
Yeah.
they're the creeps. They're like the minion waves.
Oh.
They like they're kind of what the push for the towers is all about. Like there's towers that you have to take the towers to push into the enemy base and take the base. That's how you win, right? But you need the creeps to get under the tower to take the damage, so you don't take the damage because you'll die if you like try to take the damage. You can only take like 2 hits, and then after that, your character will be done.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Fear dying. Fear dying. I guess you guys are coming to you're coming to terms with it, aren't you? You're more or
For
less
me, yeah, I think I've because I'm older than you, like, and I've
thought
just
about
had
it.
some grief recently that, you know, yeah, I decided I had to figure out what I was going to live for, and like, I'm not 100% there yet, but I was really lucky because I knew exactly what I wanted. Like from the age of 17, I knew exactly what I wanted in life. And I went after it and I got it.
What
And I
did you
lived
want?
it. And then
What
I
is
wanted
it?
a cottage and I wanted, a couple of baby kittens and I wanted a partner, like I had a husband. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to, grow white roses in my garden and I wanted to, I didn't want a career. I didn't want a job. I didn't want any of that stuff. And I didn't really want big diamonds or a fancy car. I didn't want anything materialistic. But I wanted just like a little cottage somewhere with a backyard and just a quiet life. That's what I really wanted. And I got it. And the thing is, like, I outlived it.
You outlived
I
your
outlived
dream.
the kittens. I outlived my dream. Yeah. So, like, but I still want the same thing, but I can't have the original team. I have to, like, be
Yeah.
like, all right, now I need another pair of kittens and I need another, assignment for my wife or,
Yeah,
whatever.
my mom does that. She goes through a lot of kittens because they keep getting hit and run over, and it's bad. And she, it's a replacement for loneliness. And
Well,
it,
mine lived to 15 year, so there was that.
we had one cat
But
that lived about that long, and that cat kind of broke our heart
yeah,
when he went. And
yeah, that's what happened to me. She was the love of my life, no question.
aw,
So, cancer's an asshole. Cancer can kiss my ass. I'm fucking livid. I'm so angry. But there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing, she couldn't be saved. So, like, I did the best I could, and I can't do anything more than that anymore. So, like, yeah, like, that's why I've kind of accepted, like, she was what I wanted, I got it, and then I'm dealing with mortality because, like, okay, I got what I wanted. Like, I can't ask for more.
yeah, I know, yeah,
I have to start a new, like, or I don't want to say new story, but, like, I have to
yeah. Write a new chapter.
keep flowing down river, like, yeah, just like maybe going around the bend and see some different scenery. And not settle, So, yeah. But it scares me too. It's just I don't
Like, yeah, like I like making new steps and stuff, but it is scary because you get the more you make, the more you can only do so much, I guess.
Well, there are mountains beyond mountains, that's for sure. The first mountain that you haul yourself up, you realize that all of a sudden you can see all the other mountains now. So it's like,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
actually
that's
was like a self-defeating thing. Like, you pulled yourself up, and then all of a sudden you can see so much more. You have to pull yourself up further and further and further. It just goes on.
exactly what I'm at right now. Yeah,
Yep.
yep, that's exactly what
There's
I'm
a
doing.
book called Mountains Beyond Mountains, by Tracy Kidder, and it tells the story of this doctor who was trying to fight the disease. I can't remember what disease it was, but something like third worldish. They used to call it consumption. I don't know what they call it now. It's like antibiotic resistant lung disease or something like that.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, and it's like very third worldish, and so he is currently spending his whole life like trying to, it's tuberculosis, that's it. So he's like trying to stamp it out, and so he goes to Africa, and it just like tells the story of his life of like all the amazing stuff that he's done, because every time he achieves something, he like brings more people in, and that they realize they can get even further. And like he convinced some drug companies to lower the price of their antibiotics for tuberculosis. And everyone was like, "Oh, it's never going to work. They're just in it for the money."
And he
for
goes
whatever
and he
reason,
does
he
it.
was able to be successful. Yeah, he did it, and like they're all like, "No, it can't be done. Can't be done."
And he
he's like,
fucking,
"Oh, really? 'Cause
yeah.
I just did it." So
I like that.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be like that, you know, and I'm kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
I'm kind of
But,
that
you
prove me
know,
wrong kind of
nobody
guy.
told me I couldn't do it, so I just fucking did it.
Yeah. Like, if this problem bugs me a bit more, then I might just join the team that's heading the research on extending human life and face. At least I'm doing something towards the problem. You know, at least I'm trying, and that's all I can
Hmm.
do is try. Like, at least,
Right.
like, I'd be happy with that, you know? And, like, it's a possibility, and
Right.
I could do it. I was actually doing really good, and then Mundo came in and just couldn't kill Mundo. Big guy.
Who is Mundo?
He's the big dude, that big steroid dude in the middle there with
He's
the
the gray
cleaver.
one, or?
He's throwing the cleaver around. He's not the bull, but he's
Oh,
the one with the cleaver.
okay.
Yeah, Mundo, Dr. Mundo, Mundo. Yeah, big guy. Lunk. Head type guy. I don't know, Cat. This life is. It is, and I have to be content with it. And I'm just glad you're here
Well, I'm
right
glad
now.
I met you.
I'm
Yeah,
just glad you're
glad I
here,
joined
honestly.
in,
Like,
and
that thought just brings
yeah.
tears to my eyes, but it's so true. Like, I'm just glad you're
Aw.
here right now.
It's so nice to have like a real, like, legit connection with somebody, and like, you know, like to really care, and like want you. I'm like so cheering you on. Like I'm so excited for what you're gonna be doing. I'm sort of like in my mind, like vicariously living through you right now. Like it's so exciting, and I would love to be on a 3-day road trip. Oh my god.
It's actually
But I
like kind
love
of.
road trips though.
It's a little oh. The road trip though, it's not like it's a bitch. I just want to get to Oregon. Like that I
Oh,
could
so you're not
skip.
into the. Yeah, I
Well,
see that. Yeah.
there's no like uh there's nothing to do along the way. By the way, it's just nothing but flat Wyoming and shit. Like I'm sure there might be little things to do, but there's no like bigger fun things to do as if you were traveling through California or something,
Yeah.
or you know New York or Pennsylvania or even like the
You're not
Midwest.
gonna
Like
stop at
there's
the world's largest ball of twine or something.
yeah, like it's not much like there. There's not much there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're collapsing on me. Fuck. And they picked me off. My team was doing drag. My uncle keeps telling me stuff like "rip" means rest in peace. You know, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
rest. It doesn't mean rest in anxiety. You know, it means stuff like
True.
that.
Yeah. Well, yesterday the squirrel that was friends with my cat, um, and like gave her something to look at, you know, in her last days. That squirrel died. So,
Aw.
I knew it was dying. I saw it, you know, like struggling, and I went out there with an eyedropper and some water, and like gave it water, and it drank and blinked its eyes and stuff, and like it was really sad, but it wasn't as sad as losing Aisha, you know, my cat. So,
Mhm.
but it was like, you know, it was really, you know, and so all I could do was give that squirrel like a little bit of water to drink and some
Mhm.
kindness. And I don't know how much kindness it ever got during its little life, but then, you know, so like I buried it tonight, and it really was like rest in peace,
The
you know.
ecstasy of opening night.
There's something about the animals like not having material possessions, like they don't have anything. They don't
Yeah.
have to write a will. They don't, there's none of that stuff. They simply live as long as they can, and they don't seem to stress out about it at all in the end. I think that's like a uniquely human thing.
We have so
No
much.
worries.
We have so much going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't take it as a personal failing if they don't live forever, Like it's just their thing.
So your philosophy is to think about it like an animal thing. A little
Yeah,
bit.
because I don't have like that kind of like, husband or children or house or any of that stuff. Like I kind of, if I just put my backpack over my shoulder like I did when I was 17, I just decided to move overseas. Um, I like backpacked across Britain a couple of summers in a row, just no reservations, no ticket home. I just fucking put cash in my pocket and left. And there was something about like traveling on top of the planet, just being really like living light upon the planet. That was like incredibly freeing, and I think animals live that way. I sort of, I don't think that my cat was waiting for something like in the way that we think of like, well, when I get back to Oregon, I will XYZ and then I'll be happy. Like when I finish college, then I'll be happy. And animals don't have the luxury of thinking about when I get to whatever, I'll be able to XYZ. They are alive in the moment, and that's all they have. They don't think about their own futures. Like they never think about a future. They think about today.
It's like we're blessed
What
and
am I going to
cursed.
eat? Where am I going to sleep?
Yeah, and
That's right.
we're blessed and we're cursed at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. So they don't get to think, well, what do I want my life to have been? But on the other hand, they also don't have to think about, oh shit, well, what do I want to do? Like what do I want? So, like, if I could be like my cat was, like, it's part of like why I'm losing weight and stuff. Like, I want to be like her. She's so gorgeous and so fucking effortlessly beautiful and sexy. She just was like the most perfect creature I've ever seen in my entire life. She was gorgeous. I mean, have you ever seen like a Siamese cat with super long hair?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a Burman. And so she was a Burman, and her fur was like cashmere.
Cashmere.
But it didn't. She wasn't like a Persian with a squished-in face. She just looked like a long-haired Siamese, and she was beautiful and musical, and she had this like kind of meow that was like a trill. It was like half purr, half meow, and she was just like she would like stretch out across the carpet and just like show her belly and just like stretch out like a fucking Playboy centerfold. She was fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, she was like so beautiful.
Kitty
And
cat.
if she were a human, she would be better looking than Elle Macpherson or better looking than Christy Brinkley. She was just fucking gorgeous. And so I want to be like that, like I want to be like I have
Sexuality,
big shoulders.
right?
I want to be like and romance and like beauty and like I don't want to be damaged. You know what I mean?
Damaged.
And like a big whiny fucking wuss. She was brave. She wasn't afraid of anything. So, and I had one cat who was afraid of everything. Oh my god, if you sneezed, he would go flying and run under the bed. I'm a fucking sneeze. But she wasn't. She was brave, and I want to be like that. So, I'm kind of working my way towards that. The other thing is that my parents are really old. So.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that
dealing
really, that
dealing with
helps.
mortality right now, and
Well, I mean, I guess, like, I think you don't think about it until your parents start to go. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of, it's a
right.
trigger. It's a trigger.
It is. And my stepfather is like 82, you know, and has a heart condition, and he has all kinds of physical problems, and he knows he's checking out. Like he started to go to church on Sundays, and you know, like he never did that before. Just like he's definitely. I think it won't be long for him. You know. But in the meantime, like he went to Costa Rica, and he drinks, he watches Jeopardy every night because he loves it, and like drives around in his fancy car, and he just has the best life he has like the life that he wants. You know, if there's nothing that he wants that he doesn't already have, there's no experiences. You know, so I kind of want to be like that too. Like, I want to be like.
I don't even know.
I have my PhD in Wales. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do it.
That would be too far away from home for me. Home base, you know.
Yeah, I don't really feel attached anywhere at all.
Well,
you know,
I said that
coming
too.
back to Texas, and
I don't know how like.
You said that while you were living in Illinois, or?
Like, I kind of had that initial thought too that I could get used to living anywhere and this and that, but I mean that kind of changed a little bit mentally when I was away from my support crew, my support. Like,
Yeah.
it's all about
Your
that.
boys.
Yeah, it's all about that.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean.
It is. Yeah. I think you're onto something there.
Go to Wales. I mean, that sounds like fun. Like Wales, like doing your degree.
Man, it's so beautiful, and they actually tolerate Americans there.
Ha!
You know, like Ireland, it's different because if you're not spending big fat wads of cash, they really have no interest in you.
Mm-hmm.
And England, like you're American, you're never going to be accepted. It's just never going to happen. But Wales, they're like, yes, come, bring your money, let's drink, we'll go for a walk in the hills, and like, let's go talk about philosophy, and like, I don't know, it's just a different life there. They have big cities too, but they don't have guns, and they don't have like Nazis and fucking, all the scary shit. Like they do have like big time drug problems, like heroin and whatever other, like meth, I guess. I'm not really sure if there's a different word for it over there, but
I don't know if I shared with you, but yeah, my dad drugs and owned his life because he only wanted to get high. He didn't care about what. He's always drunk and high at the same time, like whole life.
Yeah.
Whole life, just crossfaded.
Mm-hmm.
And that was horrible, you know. It ruined him. Watching my dad be a bad father because he wants to get high and not raising kids right.
Mm-hmm.
And like he became the icon of what not to do. You know, he's what not to do with your life instead of the what to do. And so
right.
Like my philosophy based on my dad is like whatever dad's doing, just don't do that. And it kind of worked. You know, as long as whatever, like, and I think about the horrible shit my dad was doing when he was my age, which was when I was, holy fuck. Another reality check. It's like, yeah, when my dad was 27, I was 3-4 years old, I think.
Wow, so he was a parent really young.
Which is like my first memories, 3-4 years old.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Was him doing bad stuff?
Well, I just didn't know it at the time what he was doing, but yeah, it was all shady. It was all shady shit.
Wow.
Just.
So you were really influenced in how to live your life with goals, because he wasn't really
because he was nothing.
His
you
goal
know?
was to get high.
Yeah, he was like nothing compared to. Ooh, I'm whooping ass now. I hit really hard. Holy shit. I am a hard hitter right now. Just watch out. Mundo's the only one that's going to block my shots right now. Oh, that was a good shot.
Is it auto target, or is it like where you click?
Some of them are auto, some of them aren't. I just got a quadra kill. Wow.
stowed. No, it says double kill.
No, just wait.
Kill.
Just wait. We just won the game.
Quadra kill.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, and I got the quadra because
Awesome.
I built my last item, and that last item pushed my damage really high.
Oh right.
It's all about
you
the
have to
items.
destroy the turrets.
Yeah, you gotta destroy the turrets and all that.
I think this is like Dota 2.
It is very similar. It is very similar. I just don't
Yeah.
know in what ways.
Victory. You rock. That was awesome. So who is Super Sun 247? Super Sun 24/7. One of your other viewers. I guess it's just me watching now.
I guess, yeah. Somebody was watching? Cool. Somebody was watching.
Somebody, yeah.
Oh. Oh, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Ah. Hello, hello. Sorry.
Wow.
I was closing Windows and I closed that one and it was like, oh shit, there went the voice.
Oops.
Yeah. You can don't give it place. My mother. Yeah. It's a little hard.
You get along with your mom?
Oh yeah, my mom's good. She just unfortunately has autoimmune arthritis, a bit of health issues here and there, and like you get old and then some of your mobility and what you can do gets taken away from you because you get old. Like you can no longer, like any time when you're young, you're like, I can go climb that mountain, I can go do this, I can go do that. It's just a matter of getting out there and doing it. And then like you get old and then you're like, oh, I can't do that shit. And then you're like, I wish I did.
Right.
So I don't want to. That's that happening is kind of a freak out.
Right.
But I mean, like I'm looking on my Facebook and there's like Steve-O, who's like, how old? I hate doing numbers, but like Steve-O from Jackass. He's, almost 40, I think. But like I'm 27 and that's a little scary. Like I liked being at 25. I liked being at 25.
If you decided that you were going to stay at 25 for a while.
I'd be happy.
Yeah, so why can't you just like not admit it? That like how can you just like just tell yourself that for the next year you're just going to be 25?
But then I won't be 25 though.
I mean, well, I know, but like just in your mind you could just, I don't know. It's not really like, it's sort of like lying to yourself, but like for a really good reason.
Well, and that's probably what's going to happen is I'm going to get back into that swing of being young and enjoying life kind of thing. You know.
You're going to be like, cat who? I don't remember that. What?
I'll remember you.
I'm not a gamer. I'm out in the world.
No, I'm going to remember you. Like we're going to keep talking and have a friendship,
Yeah. Yep. That's like the best thing from Steam is like, I won't forget how you basically taught me how to play Borderlands. And you could easily have been like, listen, you noob. Just fucking go watch a YouTube video and learn it yourself. But you weren't like that. You were like, well, let's go, let's check it out. Like, all right, so let's talk about the guns. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were just very chill and very cool about it.
Yeah, when I'm in the zone, I guess that's what I do. Yeah. it's hard listening to music. The kind of music I listen to has all these suggestive lyrics about life and death and meaning of life and shit. That's a little hard to listen to my music.
What music are you listening to?
Oh, right now it's playing like raw, but it plays like a lot of A Perfect Circle and Chevelle, Seven Dust, and Mudvayne. They're kind of like heavier metal bands, but a lot of the lyrics they're like hardcore kind of lyrics, like to get you amped up when you're in the they're like
Right.
good gym music and shit. But yeah,
You ever listen to like Black Flag or Rollins Band or anything like that?
I have before. I guess
Fugazi.
yeah, kind of yeah. I'm just not into that right now, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've heard them all.
It's like really, for me, it's like, if I get really angry about something,
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often, but when I get pissed off, man, I am fucking pissed. I normally like don't get too upset.
Mm.
There was one of the guys who's like a coworker in the office he's a homophobic, racist, fucking redneck douchebag who looks like a hipster, so you would think that he's like kind of modern and cool, but he's actually totally recidivist and like doesn't believe in civil rights and he's just a douche and like he loves yanking my chain. So he starts talking about how like he's so into bashing transgender people and whatever and like so today at work he's like talking about this 7-year-old boy in Texas who had been born a girl, and like but at 7 transitioned to boy. And he's like, when you're at 7 you don't know anything about sex, how could you possibly, his parents are just, or whatever, her parents are just, like letting their kids run wild and whatever. And I was like, so you do know that that's not the same thing, right? Like that gender is not the same thing as sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
And he got so fucking pissed off that he was like, forget it, I can't talk to you people. Like, dude, did you think you were a girl when you were born? Like,
Mm-hmm.
when you were growing up, did you think you were a girl? Like, no, I always knew I was a guy. Okay, when did you first notice women? I don't know, like 7. Okay, so you knew that you were a guy before you realized that there was a thing called sex.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I rest my case. It's not the same thing. So, anyway, I've forgotten why I mentioned that, but just like some people, even though they seem like from the outside that they look like they would be cool, are actually like completely not.
Yep. Yeah.
But I basically shut him down, and he really didn't have anything to say after that.
Hmm.
Can you see the chat in YouTube Gaming?
Oh, shit. I forgot I was streaming. Yeah, I see it now. Super Sun.
Yeah. That was my little song I was singing you. Bro, 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 bro.
I can't remember my Outback. I guess I'll just pick it up like I always do. Mm-hmm. Ordering food. I mean, when it comes to Melanie, like I love
Yum, yum,
Melanie.
yum.
Melanie's good, but she's she's not quite. I don't know, like not someone I want to be with forever, kind of thing.
She doesn't make your toes curl.
No, I mean the sex isn't there, and she's very introverted and doesn't talk. She's very like passive. She just goes with the flow of whatever the guy says. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
that kind of guy. Like I'm not that kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like a girl who's
Yeah.
like similar to your personality. Like a girl
Right.
who's
You
talking
put
her
my
mind.
personality in Gloria's body.
Well,
I'd trust me.
Gloria is your person. Gloria is like your personality. You know, she's similar. So
Well, that's good. That's good.
what do I want? Mm-hmm. Get the ahi. Ooh. Just chillin'. Alice brings chicken. Maybe I'll get some chicken.
You ordering for both of you?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have some ice cream tonight.
I'm still scared. You can immediately tell by my voice what's up. Like, what mood I'm
Yeah,
in.
I definitely like heard something wrong in your voice today, this afternoon. Like
Well,
you definitely didn't sound right.
you got me happy once I started packing and stuff. Like, you
Yeah,
got me
that's good.
happy, you know? And it's just when I gotta deal with that thought. Somehow, I gotta
Mhm.
deal with that thought or not think about it. And, like, not thinking about it's good, but that means you're not dealing with it. And maybe I should just do that because I'll deal with it over time. I
Well,
mean,
just don't join a cult.
no,
Please don't join a cult.
I won't.
Don't drink any Kool-Aid.
They force people to drink that Kool-Aid. People don't drink it willingly.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Not it didn't happen, like that. But mhm. She's sad, but I know she's gonna get better.
Well, and if you're letting go of um, the way that the relationship's structured now and letting it become, either a friendship or nothing, like you're actually kind of getting out of her way.
So she can go find someone else.
Yeah. Or to be by yourself and learn like that skill of being comfortable in her own skin, even if she's not like going with the flow or doing what the people tell her to do.
I don't know. She's very introvert, and it's hard for her to. She needs to break out of that shell, and she never did. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
introverts are their whole life. Like dealing with that shit alone. I'm like, what?
Hmm.
No, no, you're gonna go insane. Like,
Yeah,
no,
but people
don't.
can change over time.
People do change. People do change over time. This is good. This is
Yeah.
good.
And
It's good.
especially as they mature, like, personally, I can go anywhere. I can have conversations with anyone about anything. But I didn't always have that ability, you know.
I have it now. Like almost anyone. Like
Hmm.
just about anyone. I can at least share a decent conversation with you before I know that you're something that is horrible. Like I
Hmm.
can share a decent conversation with you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, enter a promo code. I think I have one. Nighttime's coming, which is lame
Yeah. Which is lame. Yeah.
because that means one
But
more day. I don't know. I gotta get out of it, Cat.
yeah. You
You know,
will.
I gotta get out of it.
You need to take a really hot shower.
I need
Feel
sex.
your skin burning a little bit. Well, you do need
Um,
sex.
like
Isn't
I
there
need
anyone that
sex.
you still want to have sex with in Illinois before you leave?
No,
No.
They were all like flings from Craigslist and shit.
Yeah.
They were just,
You can't do like a last minute booty call.
even if I did, not worth.
Hmm.
I used to like, you know, let's talk about other things. Like I used to kind of go through life and meet people, and it was almost like if I met a hot girl and she wasn't in a relationship, it was like I wanted to bang her, you know, like
Hmm.
I was like trying, and it was almost like a game, like a goal or a game, and like I was
Hmm.
decently good at it, like decently good at it. And
Right.
me and Kyle, he'd wingman me, and we would just he'd one girl like him, one girl would like me, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Sometimes they want the redneck bad boy with tattoos, which is Kyle. Other times they want the nerdy, good-looking army computer nerd guy with smart guy,
Well, the
which
confident guy who's like cool and chill. Like, what's up, bitch?
yeah. And you know, thinking back just over the last few years, you know, I've had to
Hmm.
sacrifice a lot of time just to get to today. You know, just to get to a
Hmm.
couple days ago the graduation. I had to sacrifice so much time,
Yeah.
and it's almost like I want that time back, but that's the time you have to do it.
Right. Do you feel like it was worth it? All the work that you did, all the sacrifices that you made,
Yeah.
like including the opportunity cost of spending time in Illinois?
Mm, I wish Illinois was better. Like I wish
Yeah.
Illinois was a little bit more tolerable and shit.
Hmm.
But I guess I learned I'm done with Illinois. Like there's no, you
Hmm.
know, like there's all these places in the world that you could live at, and then after discovering Illinois, it's kind of like the East Coast is all kind of like this, and the people are kind of like this on the East Coast, kind of thing. Like probably not everywhere, but like if I was to go to any
Hmm.
city, college town, or any city like 60,000 or larger, it's probably gonna be like this. So I was kind of ready to get out of that. Like I'm ready to just,
Hmm.
you know, where's the place that you want to spend your life? Like right now, I'm like Oregon's where it's at, and Portland's is where it's at because that's where the money's at. It's where all the friends, your friends and people and homies are at. And you know, people are figuring it out that Portland's a good place to be. People are figuring it out,
Yeah.
and
I assume that you've seen the show Portlandia.
a bit, and some of that shit is true. Some of the shit is true, and you know, like I guess it's like when I'm there and all my friends are there with me, and every day is with them, and I'm involved with what's going on,
Hmm.
and every day is a new day and a new plan, and or every other day at least is a new plan, and at least a hangout and like a activity. You know, like
Right.
Gloria's into activities. Like she plans out a lot of activities, and she keeps her
Right.
activities going. She's very spiritual, and so she like does all this stuff. Like she's pole dancing and shit now. She goes to pole
Right.
dancing classes and stuff, and she goes on hiking trips. She goes to music festivals. She goes to so many things, and
Right.
like I kind of want to be like Gloria
Hmm.
because I'm so glad I found her too. Like she enjoys her life to the max, and well, but you look at it, and she's enjoyed the last 2 years, and I've sacrificed, and like yeah, I'm gonna be making more money, and I have retirement, and she doesn't, and things like that. Like you know, investments in retirement. I have a few
Yeah.
actually, and they're doing decent, but I mean they're little,
That's
but
good.
beginnings are always little
Yeah.
for retirements and shit. And there's one more goal you got to work towards your whole life.
Yeah.
Um, like I guess I don't mind the goals you work towards your whole life, but the short intermediate goals,
Right.
because like I was like 2 years. This is my 2 year goal right here, and like I actually pulled it out today. 2 years ago, I had written it down on a marker board, and
Oh my gosh.
I'd actually physically written it down to try to like amp myself up and like make me do this leap of coming out here with this girl
Yeah.
and doing college. And so I wrote it
Uh-huh.
down, and I like when I moved here, I put it in the closet, you know, and I pulled it out of the closet, and the ink was like I couldn't even erase it, but it was like burnt into the board. But like, you know,
Wow.
it was like it was like first one was like move to Illinois and get a science degree. Read more science books, play less video games, get out more, uh, quit hardcore raiding, like Warcraft raiding.
Good
Which,
hardcore rating? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, raiding. Raiding is hardcore raiding is like 25 hours minimum a week you have to commit,
Yeah, no way.
and that's too much time, And I was still enjoying life. Don't get me wrong, and skipping raids and
Yeah.
shit and so and then it was like one of them was like marry Melanie and make her happy, make her lots of foods, smiley face, and like like I did that, and it's like it doesn't change my intention, how I felt about that, and how accomplishing it, but you do change over time, you do change over time.
Yeah.
You do change over time.
Yeah, you evolve.
And feelings change and shit, and I mean, part of me wants someone that I love for the rest of my life, to be there.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I think we all want that, but we all fuck it up, you know, or we
Well,
do
not
when,
everyone fucks it up.
or we
People get
do.
lazy and they get selfish, and I mean, I've done exactly that. And um, we make mistakes, and our judgment is off because we're stressed out about whatever, and we just. But some people can have like a certain strength of character where they seem to be more aware of what they're doing so that they don't fuck it up.
They're aware of the relationship and the goal of it.
Yeah, and
Like
it sounds like the difference between um did you say her name was Katrina? Caitlin?
Caitlin,
What was her name? Caitlin.
Caitlin. It
Yeah,
was
the difference
crazy.
between Caitlin and Gloria, it sounds to me like um you know, Caitlin doesn't really get you, whereas
She's
Gloria does and
yeah. Oh
doesn't
yeah.
want to argue.
Like
Doesn't live for
Caitlin.
arguing.
Caitlin used to have like an emotional. We used to have an emotional bond, and we were gonna get married and stuff. So like,
Uh-huh.
she knows. She kind of like knows me, but
Right. But
Gloria
does she
like
want you to change?
Gloria like truly understands me and stuff. Well, Caitlin is like
Yeah.
Caitlin. We have a weird friendship that involves emotions and sex, and we just continue it. We don't really put a label on what it is, but it's like a no
Right.
commit. It's a no commitment kind of thing, and we just go through life
Uh-huh.
like that and freelance it.
Right.
So,
That's sweet. That is really sweet.
I mean, surround yourself with good people, and these army guys are gonna be there with me forever. I can feel it. Like
Yeah, they're your brothers in arms.
they are my brothers. Like they're better than my real brother. My real brother kind of have to talk to eventually soon because he's probably mentally fucked up too from dad. But
Is he going down the same path?
yeah, a bit. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
I don't know how he's
not
taking
good.
it. Don't know how he's taking it. But I don't know.
Did you always get along with him?
Not really. Growing up, it was
Oh.
pretty rough. Growing up was rough with him, and like, I guess I went from, like, the very first step you go through is from your childhood to your adolescence, and then
Uh-huh.
your adolescence to your adult life, beginning adult life, where you're trying to figure that out, and then now it's beginning adult life
Mhm.
to adult life, and I think my adult life has begun officially, you know?
Yeah. Oh God, it's so great. That kind of control over your own destiny is really amazing. You know, like other people can ask things of you, they can't make you do anything. You know, like you're not obligated to anyone.
Yeah, the obligations are like a double-edged sword, you know, and sometimes they're worth
Hmm.
it, and sometimes they aren't, and and that feeling often changes. Like I was fucking Caitlyn in the very beginning for the first couple months, and I was like,
Hmm.
wow, the sex is amazing, and her body's hot as fuck, and she's kinky and lets me
Hmm.
do things, and pussy tastes great, and I'm just
Hmm.
like, I could pretty much put up with anything because she's so hot and the sex is so good. But like,
Hmm.
the reality of the world is like it's good for so long, but even the man who's dating the hottest girl in the world, somewhere there is a guy who is sick of her shit.
Yeah, he's tired of fucking her.
No, he's like
It
sick of
doesn't
her
matter how
bullshit.
pretty she is.
He's tired
Yeah,
of her bullshit, sick of her bullshit games and bullshit attitude, and
yeah,
somewhere, yeah, and that's even the hottest girls. You'll get tired of them because
yeah,
they're inside. They're not. Yeah.
yeah. They're ugly on the inside, or they get to be a drag. You know, like my thing with Tara, like during graduation week, um, I just slayed her completely. Like, I won the capstone competition, and like I just destroyed the competition basically. And she was all like, flirting with me and whatever, and like I wasn't even out to myself at that point, you know. And like the thing was that as hot as she was, there was something about her that was like made her ugly. And it was that whole thing of where she had to be wanted all the time.
Hmm.
And it was like it's so unappealing, and then like so I come to find out later, like she slept with three of the people in the team. you know got everybody sick with the flu. And just like, like I'm glad I didn't hook up with her, you know
I felt that way about one girl. Uh, who? Oh wait, his number isn't here. Oh well, I'll just add. Sorry, I'm trying to add John's number. Or what's it?
hmm
Work home number. Yeah, because his cell phone don't work. And he's a good guy I need to talk to because he's got kids and he's he can help lift my spirits. But there was one girl in high school who she was like, her name was Connie, it's like Constance,
hmm
and
hmm
she was like a hottie. She was a hottie,
hmm
and like I guess everyone was like, "Oh, you're doing good, man. You got this girl. She's your girlfriend." And like junior year, and I like took her to two dances, and that's kind of like the extent of our relationship and all that jazz. But like she was like really
hmm
hot, and like everyone wanted to bone her. She was a boneable girl,
hmm
and she was kinky too, and she put out. But like me at the time, I was like had high standards, I guess, and I didn't go for it because she was dating like these older guys out of high school that were like my age today,
hmm
and you know, she was like fucking them and stuff, and it was like she was the girl that every boy was nuts over and crazy over kind of thing, like because she was she was like, ooh, exploration, this girl. And
hmm
but like it came time to like I could have boned her like a couple times over, but I just chose not to. because I thought like her personality and all that was a bit too much for me at the time. Like today, like I would love a girl like that because I love girls like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my
Yeah.
style, my jam right now, and feelings change and all that. And I've matured and I love slutty girls, but back then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, and it turned out she had like chlamydia or something from the guy,
Oh
and
my God.
yeah, she tried to like put it off on me, and I was like, I didn't fuck her.
That's
She was
definitely like an issue. Like there's a lot of disease in the lesbian community. There's a lot.
really,
Nobody talks about it. Yeah.
what,
I'm like,
really,
I'm just not, I don't have any diseases, and I don't, and like, I just, because nobody uses a dental dam, dude. Like, you're not, like, no one ever does that.
it's just herpes all over.
So, it's all kinds of stuff all over.
Ugh.
And I'm not, yeah, like, I don't have diseases, I don't want diseases, you know? So, like, I'm more careful, more cautious. And I'm sure that Tara has multiple diseases. I'm sure she does. She's still hot as fuck, but, you know, I'm glad I didn't fall for her thing.
Hmm. Oh, what the?
Because that's the kiss of death, basically. You know, like there's some people who are like, oh, STDs are the cause of autism in babies.
Hmm?
Like, I don't even know if that's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me. So if you don't want mongoloid children, don't get a dick disease.
Dental dam. So it goes oral to vaginal and then vaginal to oral. Is that how that works?
Yeah, basically. I mean, you can, you know, be grinding, and scissoring is not really a thing. It's like not.
What's not a
People like
thing?
to think about it, but like scissoring,
Oh yeah, like who scissors?
it's like nobody really does that. I mean, there are some people who do, but like it's just not as common as you would think. So
Hmm. I had an STD once,
so yeah, what did you get?
chlamydia. Like
From that girl.
not that girl. No, it was that
Oh, that
was
girl.
it was
Did you have to take antibiotics and stuff?
yeah, had to. And it works.
Mhm.
At least it's like bacterial. So, at least you
Yeah.
got at least it's that. And yeah, that girl was a dirty bird. And
Was she worth it?
mm, it was really good. Like it was a good it was really good in a good few months. But like
Uh-huh.
a few months of fun that I had last year and all that. But like yeah, it's kind of not worth if you get that. Because you wonder like who else was there and did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't have
Who was
somebody
there
that's like,
first? That's that song by Prince, Little Red Corvette.
huh, Little Red Corvette,
That song by Prince,
really? Hmm.
Little Red Corvette. He was talking about like who else had been there first, and like was she good enough, and all this stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't mind it when it's like Gloria,
Yeah.
because we're like we go one for one almost. But I mean, girls that like getting gangbanged and stuff, like yeah, that's hot. But
Hmm.
it is a little too much cock, just a little
It
bit.
can be.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
So you want her to be like mostly wants yours, and like will occasionally,
Me and Gloria?
you know.
I mean, we're
Like
just
just any girl, like in general, like just basically for the most part just wants your cock, but then like every once in a while, if she's just got to have it, then she'll partake, but still
well.
basically just wants yours.
I think what Gloria has is like perfect, and what she has is like I'm like the main dick because I'm good
Mhm.
for like everything, like just the right
Mhm.
size for this and that, not too big, not
Mhm.
too little, and I'm like
Mhm.
very enthusiastic, and I'm just like a good fuck for her, and
Mhm.
we just like yeah, it's like really good, like high quality stuff, and
Mhm.
so I mean she's had better or whatever, and had bigger, and girls like bigger ones for they're like trophies, I guess, like a trophy
Mhm.
to go get, uh, which is
Okay.
fine, but it's like she like you know she wants that daily dick,
Right.
which is mine. And like I feel the same way about her, just
Mhm.
the guy version. But yeah,
Right.
so I think that's
That's
like
sweet.
I think it's perfect like the way it is.
Yep.
And she's
That's so
like,
rare.
and we're setting like rules and stuff, and there aren't many rules, and
Mhm.
like I have some kinky stuff that I want her to do.
Right.
And she's not kinky at all, like when it comes to like group sex stuff.
Right.
Like, yeah, but well, she's kinky
But
when it
she's
willing
willing for
she's
you.
kinky she's kinky when it comes to females, but not men. She's just one at a time kind of girl.
Uh-huh. It's nice. Kind of classy. Mhm.
I should go pick up the steaks, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some ice cream from the freezer. But if you're streaming, I'll watch. You know,
Okay, do you get like a
I enjoy
notification
it.
when I'm streaming or something?
No, I have my iPad and like I take it to bed with me and prop it up on the pillow and just watch it like lying on my side. And it's just pretty, It's just pretty to watch the colors and like the explosions and the arrows and shit like that. And
I mean, does
I
it
have the
does it
sound on low so I can hear, but
does it does it alert you that I'm streaming though? Like when I start streaming?
no, I could, but I
Oh,
haven't. I just like open the app and just wait.
well, I guess I'll just text you when I am if
Okay,
I'll text you and stuff.
okay, that'd be cool. That's like my favorite way of just going to bed and
Hmm.
watching that. Like I need to go get a newer iPad, and this one's an old piece of shit. But yeah, so cool. All right, well, just give me like just holler.
Well, I'll probably be texting my normal. I'll try to
Okay,
get to the normal, okay? Just stay in the normal.
okay, yeah.
So, and I do
And
gotta.
I'm here, like that's what friends are for. Like I'm always gonna be your friend. I
No.
really like you. I think you're a very cool guy.
I like you
Just stay in
too.
my life.
Like you too, bro.
Yay!
I yeah, I wanna
Yay!
yeah, I wanna hold on to our friendship. It's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
All right, go get your steak. Go get that
Okay.
slab of meat.
You go get that chunky
All right,
monkey.
bye. That's it. Okay, bye.